یه سلام مجدد دیگه به همه بچه ها عزیزان و عشقای دل من. حالتون چطوره بچه ها؟ خوش اومدین به ادامه بازی Call of Juarez Gunslinger. تو قسمت قبلی چند نفر دیگه هم کشتیم بچه از این کوبای خفنا. جانی رینگو رو زدیم کشتیم و حالا داریم میریم ادامه داستان رو ببینید چه خبر میشه. یکم سخت بود مبارزه کردن باشن، یه دفعه باختیم ولی ما کم نمیاریم. فقط بچه فراموش نکنید که ویدیوها رو حتما لایک کنید، چنل اگر سابسکرایب نکردین سابسکرایب کنید، زنگوله‌اش هم بزنید که ویدیوی جدید مثل این منتشر میشه ازش با خبر بشین، اون رو از دست ندین. کلی گیم خفن دیگه تو کاناله، کلی گیم خفن دیگه هم قراره بریم. اوکی بریم جلوتر شروع کنیم. دوباره برگشتیم. خب بریم. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape.
Oh, why didn't you mine, bacha? Madan.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after him.
Oh yeah?
Salam alaikum.
Who the hell is that?
My late father pointed out to me more than once. God made men. Samuel Colt made them equal.
نمیمیری؟ چقدر باید شما نکبت ها رو بذارم تا بمیرین؟
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in 48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shippers. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James worked in the Sam and Jeremiah Barber.
3 ساعت دارم بهش تیر میزنم نمیخوره.
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to
اینجا بچه پر مواد منفجره اساسا.
Of course, arrest veterans of the Civil War. Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antifa. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I thought I was some kind of hero. I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine. But once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back.
So my first thought was to enter the
nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Piss you off here.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around.
چه فرقی کردن؟
And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it. Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
How you? متشکرم ازت.
Let's do this. Time to blow your shit up.
کجا؟ واقعا عجیبه. آها شانس آوردیم ها. بریم من خب بریم.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come. With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
نباید شلیک میکردیم.
Surprise!
Surprise!
I do not prefer to die like this.
آها وای 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 در
One
راه.
long bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
وای وو فراد نه.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but
برو واو شت. اوه خدا رو شکر افتادیم توی آب بچه.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
چرا آخه؟ Ow!
Instead, I spotted a ladder. The way into the
پس این
mine from the
داستان این
opposite
شکلی بود.
side.
یه لحظه گفتم ما باختیم. برو پایین.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time.
خب بازم
Of
بریم
course,
پایین
being
تر.
I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes,
یا خدا.
no man can
نگو
dodge
که
a
باید
damn
بپرم.
bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder.
نه.
Determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head went a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
جانم نه چیه؟ بی خود اسانسوره بچه. آقا بذار من بیام بالا. چه مصیبتی ها.
Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
پس با حواسون به نکبت ها اینجا باش. یه از غافل شدیم ازشون. خب بام آشغال کوفتی کمین میکنه. خب این میری جلو چیکار؟
Plummer was a mad dog
Why?
and the people of Nevada City better.
های چرا؟ ای داد بیداد بچه باید یه راهکار دیگر رو پیشی بگیریم. به این صورت نمیشه. اوکی.
Well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
اینو چطور افتاده؟ باید بریم پایین انگار دیگه بچه ها. چه خبره؟ ای وای یه رئیس دیگه. لو من اوت لو هنری پالامر. حالا باید با مرد دینامیتی در بیفتیم. نه کی داره شلیک میکنه؟ من نمیفهمم کی داره شلیک میکنه. مرد؟ مرد یا در رفت؟ بیا 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 خداحافظ. خب عزیزم کجایی؟ بیا پالمر عزیز. بیا برو آشغال. تموم. Yes.
Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
خب اوکی بچه ها بریم تو قسمت منو ببینیم اینا چیزی واسمون آزاد میکنه. این چی نوشته؟ ایگل آیز. خب این ما چیه؟ آرمورمون رو بیشتر میکنه. آرمور یا ایگل آیز؟ آرمور بذار بیشتر بشه بچه ها. اینا رو بعدا ردیف میکنیم. خب برو بریم. تا اینجا بچه اگر ویدیو رو دوست داشتین یاد نره که ویدیو رو لایک کنید. کلی به کانال و من کمک میکنه.
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
نظرات رو دیدم بچه ها راجع به بازی که میذاریم حتما واسم توی کامنت ها بذارین. حتما واسم بنویسین که بدونم نظر شما راجع به بازی چیه. چه سخت بازیاری بیشتر دوست دارین. اگر بازی هم هست که میشناسین حتما اسمش رو به صورت انگلیسی بنویسین واسم بچه ها که اونا واسهتون رکورد کنم و بقیه بچه‌ها ببینن کلی عشق کنن باش.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
بیل هیکاک. فکر کنم نفر بعدی اینه. باید بریم سراغ بیل هیکاک. Be quiet or be dead. آروم باش یا میمیری.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
آروم.
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
چه خشاب گذاری. ببینیم. بچه احساس میکنم وقتی تکتیر میاری یه دونه هفتیر رو میاریش خیلی بهتر و راحت‌تر میکشه تا دو تا هفتیر. بابا فایده نداره. بازی هیجان بدیم. خب اینم بذار بیار داره ببینیم چطور. داشته قصد مردن نداری؟ برو.
It was Colden a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
کجا باید بریم؟ بانگه اینجا باید بریم داخل. اوکی.
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me.
خب الان یکی میاد تو دوئل دوباره شروع میشه. بله اومد.
Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer.
بابا دوباره برگشت جدی.
By the end he confessed to taking the lives of 40.
گفت قبل از اینکه این داستان توضیح بدم بذار یه بک‌گراند واسهتون داشته باشم صفا کنید لیاقتش داره این داداشم.
gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up
گلوله روش اثر نداره.
I was hoping Bob was among them.
به اون خورشید ساحل شلیک کنید.
They knew. Most of them were wanted as well. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that.
خشاب گذاری کرد اصلا حال کردم با این طرز خشاب گذاری.
Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the bull's head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome presence.
وای بوده در رو جونم پایینه. این بالا بیام نزدیک تر باشد آشغال. جا خالی بوده رو
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
از این بره درسته؟ آره دیگه
Before I
جایی
could
بود
test
که
my
اومدیم
mettle
تو.
against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
الان زدیم.
Most of these degenerates were
بابا
beyond
اینا
redemption.
کشتم خود.
But John Wesley might have been a different story.
قصد مردن
I
نداره
didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday
جا خالی.
celebration.
نه گندت بذارن هی. اینجا چی نیست؟ آها نورمن باپ بیا بیرون. کی پشت داره تیر اندازی میکنه؟ وایسا آشغال. خب دوباره اون سه تا آشغالی که دم اون رستورانه بودن رو داریم بچه ها. دیگه
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
وای
Suffice it to say,
اینجا آدم نبود.
nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived. As a moment later, I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
نفسگیری بود. خب این داداشمون هم اومد تو. احتمالاً الان یه دوئل باحال داشته باشه. یه مرد به خاطر خورداز کشیدن کشته.
Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him. No, wait! He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
خب بچه ها بریم سراغ این آشغال. Whoa!
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
الان چی شد؟
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after
میگه اون مرد میگه نفرستادمش زندان. ای لعنت به تو.
Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one.
خب میکشتیش خب.
Anybody up for another beer?
اون گلوله میزنه اینجا خالی، این گلوله میزنه اون یکی جا خالی. چه مسخره بازیه. خب بچه‌ها اینم تا اینجا از گیم پلی بازی Call of Juarez Gunslinger. چقدر اسم سخته. آدم تو درنش نمیشه. امیدوارم لذت برده باشید بچه‌ها. فقط یادتون نره که ویدیو رو لایک کنید، چنل رو حتما سابسکرایب کنید بچه‌ها. زنگوله رو هم بزنید که ویدیوهای جدید و گیم خفنی مثل این بازی منتشر میشه. ازشون با خبر بشین و اونها رو دست ندین. دوستتون دارم بچه‌ها. عشق هستید و تا ویدیو دیگه که میبینمتون مراقب خودتون باشین و خدافظ.